This is a compound new product that MOT is about to release. His name is Awu. What I got? This is the stainless steel blackened version. I will make a brief comment. I don't write copywriting, because if you finish writing, it may not be steel again to the year of the monkey and the month of the horse. So first look at its appearance and size. It is similar to the relatively popular small aircraft, and the thickness is similar. Then, take another one that everyone is familiar with, compare the size of the sign, can be about 2 laps. The thickness is also almost the same. Let's take a look at the weight, which is about 137 grams for stainless steel black. Judging from its overall appearance, it is actually relatively simple. There are no exposed screws that go around. In fact, you can't see anywhere with this screw. I personally like this design of hidden screws very much, because this looks more advanced and according to past experience. This kind of compound sex toy, it has several layers. Its splitting point is generally set in the middle. But let's take a closer look at this. It is very clever to set this dividing point in this position. If you don't look closely, you can't tell at all. It can be seen that its processing accuracy and the control of the amount of mineral are very good. It looks like a very strong sense of unity. It can be seen from this. MOT has made efforts and improvements in improving appearance. And the owl image on the back can be seen that there are many grooves. Players can DIY filling glow-in-the-dark light, fritillary, and many more. There is a certain amount of DIY space. Then let's show it one by one. This is a magnetically levitated structure. Let's push this pusher up again. After pushing and twisting upwards, the height it chooses is not particularly high. So you don't need to press it with your fingers. It can also return to its original position. Let's look at this side again. This is a mechanical rotor structure. The side mechanics push the upper and lower 8 sections. My first reaction was to say that it was a mechanical rotor, or the mechanical direct push feel is good, no skipping, and there is also a tinkling sound. Because I just got it, I didn't dismantle the structure. I didn't do any debugging. I don't know if this appearance will also be pushed up like this without skipping. It is also natural to have excessive nail sounds. The silky, no lag. The last way to play is a fluctuating rebound from him here. Personally, I feel that this gameplay is relatively relay, but one more is better than one less. Then let's go back to this core design of it. First of all, let's pay attention to the position of its paracord hole, right? Paracord hole below. That means the female spiral is facing upwards, which is the main core gameplay. At the same time, there are also 2 female spiral amplitudes. This is the height of the female spiral amplitude relatively high. After pushing upwards, this height is relatively low. Players who are familiar with MOT know that MOT's very classic product is Shantian Lake. Whether it is from one of his ornament attributes or meaning, it's still a gameplay and the feel is good. It has always been very sought after by players. But the metal model I am talking about is before it. Titanium alloys, stainless steel, copper, etc. As for these more classic basic models, they are actually out of print. And there is another thing that cannot be said to be Shantian Lake. Definitely, but because of structural limitations. That is to say, Shen Tianhu, you are actually playing fluctuations. Your grip and force still require a specific posture. Because I see a lot of actors, when he was playing with this aluminum alloy and this fart gourd, he reacted that it was slippery and would not be able to hold it, so it was more difficult to exert force. And the concave crow. I personally think it is actually a core gameplay of the original Shantian Lake. Maglev has been deconstructed and reorganized, because we see whether it is this wave plate, and the experience of Maglev pressing down. He almost perfectly parasitized these gameplays of Shantian Lake. At the same time, he solved another Shention Lake Sichuan service. The biggest drawback is to exert force and hold. Now's grip is very comfortable, and the force is also very comfortable. You don't need to learn a specific holding posture and force point. Any pedestrian can easily get started. And I want to talk about two details here. The first detail is focused. Can you see it? There are actually a lot of raised dots on this body. There are 6 in this circle. The corresponding rotor on top, it has been processed once. Groove through the combination of this groove and this small protrusion point to reduce its friction. It means that when we usually play this kind of slapping arm game, you don't need a special dragon, and you will hardly feel any color. This is a very careful structural detail. The second point is that these 2 beads can be taken off. It's actually a magnetic, and the buck ball should be gilded on top. So why are these 2 points called details? Because players who have played Hulu know this. The reason why we press and stop. You will feel that very magical feel, because we pressed the broken window vertebrae on the gourd to lighten it. When the silicon beads, the skin of the thumb cannot touch the upper part of the gourd. This means that when we press down, the upper part of the main body is pressed to stop in the process of continuing to rotate. So we can get that very magical feel. And the function of this bead. It perfectly inherits the role of the broken window cone. See, when we press the type B, the thumb also cannot touch this rotor. So when pressing down on the B type, only then will there be this very magical sound and feel. And several other stitching plays, whether it is this pot slice pressing, or mechanical rotor and mechanical direct push, his feel is very good, very open. It's not that it's very tasteless and can't be played, because you need to know why the alcove is set up this width. It is also fully considered. The arrangement of this magnet. If it's too big, then hold it up. It will be very heavy and heavy, not very portable. If it is too narrow, it means that the diameter should be reduced. After the diameter is reduced, its magnet arrangement will be denser. The magnetic force will not be dense, and the magnetic force will become smaller. So when we play this way, maybe this feeling and feel will be compromised, including a circular robotic arm on this side. Its mechanical orbit setting beads also take into account the overall diameter. So I personally think that the concave house is a product worth buying. The price of this stainless steel duhet should be $999. Then the primary color of stainless steel is $899. I won't talk about the price here according to a personal budget. Okay, this is today's commentary, looking at the acquisition recommendation without spending money. See you next time.